Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this. I am the CHALL, and today, Chall Chats Doncaster Rovers. We've got another one of these 5 players videos. We did one with Premier League 2 players. We're going to be doing them with Championship, League 1, League 2, National League, and all, non-league. We're going to include National League North, National League South in it. We're also going to include potentially anyone further down. And then we're also going to do one for the Irish Premiership and for the Scottish leagues as well. So this one is the Championship, the English Championship, the second tier. So before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views. Big season next season, so let's get there as soon as possible. And for now, guys, let's have a look at everything to do with the 5 potential players that I could see us looking at this summer from the Championship. So as always, we have to go through the rules of this video. So for those of you who weren't here for the first one, this is like a bit of a mini-series kind of thing before we go into the main recruitment plan. And these kind of videos will also give us some potential targets for the main recruitment plan later in the summer. And for now, guys, let's have a look at the 5 players that I've got listed as potential options from the Championship for the summer for Doncaster Rovers Football Club. So we're starting off with a player that has been on these videos before, for those of you who've been around the channel long enough. Keshi Anderson of Birmingham City. The attacking midfielder is out of contract this summer, and reports are saying that he's unlikely to probably extend his deal. He had a superb trial and earned his contract at Birmingham. Of course, a former Blackpool player, a former Swindon player, and of course, known to the club as a former Rovers talent. So that could push McCann to bring him back to the club as a potential option. Now, this would be an incredible coup for the club, a very shrewd signing for League Two, especially with him being in the Championship at the moment. He's incredibly creative, very experienced, he loves to make things happen, gets on the ball well, gets as much on the ball as physically possible, and he could really provide a lovely creative outset in the number 10 role. Now, Keshi Anderson, like I said, this would be a very hard one because, like I said, he's in the Championship, he is out of contract at Birmingham. However, I believe that this would be a very massive coup for League Two, and very one that's, you could say, is unlikely. You could say League One is probably a more likely destination for Keshi Anderson. However, the opportunity is there, especially being a former club of Keshi Anderson also. Next up is a Huddersfield loanee this season. Now, of course, he's got previous experience at Morecambe, Crewe, and Harrogate. He did especially well at Morecambe, and that is Josh Austerfield from Huddersfield. Out of contract in summer 2026, but of course, we know this will probably be a loan deal. Now, he reads the game quite well. He's impressive in the air, useful in build-up play. He is mobile in the number 8 role. He's a potentially exciting talent. And I think with his previous experience at Crewe, Morecambe, and even at Harrogate, I believe that Austerfield could be a decent midfielder for the club. Now, Austerfield for me would be a known talent to the league. He knows the physicality of League Two. He knows what it takes to play well in League Two. He's got the experience of doing so. And for me, I think that would be a very smart signing. You need that experience of the EFL. And I think that Austerfield would definitely provide that. So for me personally, I think this could be a very smart signing in the midfield on loan. And I think that Huddersfield might be willing to let him go to League One or Two this summer on loan again if there's no pathway to the first team next season, whether Huddersfield stay in the Championship or not. I think if Huddersfield go down, I think there's more of a chance Austerfield will stay at the Terriers next season. But if they stay up, I personally don't see a pathway for Austerfield into that midfield next season. Next up, we go into the first of 2 goalkeepers, starting off with a permanent option, and that is Plymouth's second/third choice, Callum Burton. Out of contract this summer, he was a talented and reliable number 2 keeper at Argyle and still is, in my opinion. He was a hero during the Papa John's Trophy campaign last season, but he needs regular first-team football, and in my opinion, he fits the bill for what we need. He's a great sweeper keeper, a great shot stopper, commands his area well, starts the majority of games, in my opinion, and he has the opportunity to be extremely consistent like he has been in spells at Argyle. Now, Argyle fans, comment down below what you think his status will be come the end of the season, because he is out of contract this summer. And depending what Plymouth's status is, I mean, personally, I think Plymouth's staying up anyway, but I think Plymouth are going to be in for a very hard ride next season if they don't bringing the right people in the window. And for me, that could end up pushing Callum Burton out of the door. And for me, I think that him getting regular first team football at us would be a brilliant way to go, especially with someone of his experience and someone of his talent. I feel like his talent could be very, very useful in the first team in League Two next season. Again, this is one of those deals where I think it could go to League One if he leaves in the summer rather than League Two. But I think it would be a massive coup for the fourth division if we get him on a permanent deal. The next keeper is a loan option, and that is Cieran Slicker on loan from Ipswich, who could be promoted this season to the Premier League. Out of contract in summer 2026, this would be an impressive loan deal. Very highly rated goalkeeper, a decent shot stopper, quite comfortable on and off the ball, very tidy, very composed, quite dependable and consistent. He needs regular game time, though. This is the one thing with Cieran Slicker. He needs regular game time, and I think that's the one thing that Ipswich fans really want for him. But he would be an incredible loan deal. I think he's an impressive young keeper with a lot of potential going forward. You give him the season on loan, I think he shines personally. I think he's got an opportunity to really apply his trade in League Two, really build himself up, give himself a real chance to impress, and then he goes straight into that Ipswich team in the next couple of seasons, next 2-3 seasons minimum, and really shows what he can do to try and work his way into the Ipswich top spot. Especially with Ipswich potentially being up in the Premier League next season, it could be very likely that we see Slicker loaned out, especially with, I'm sure, the investment that will come with the money from getting promoted to the Premier League. So for me, I think Cieran Slicker doesn't need to be rotting on the bench or rotting in the reserves or something like that. I feel like he needs first team football, and I think he'll get that on loan in League One or Two. And I think, again, this would be a really impressive signing for us. And finally, we have Harry Vaughan on loan from Hull. Of course, he's been on loan at Bristol Rovers for the second half of this campaign. However, out of contract in 2026, I believe this loan deal could be crucial. Of course, known to Grant McCann in the past with his time at Hull City with him in the youth academy, 120 minutes at least of championship football this season. He needs another senior loan, in my opinion. I think he needs just that little bit more experience in the lower leagues, League One and Two. At least a minimum of 76% pass completion for the first half of the season. Capped at under 19 level for the Republic of Ireland. Player of the Month award winner for April 2023 in the Championship. A hard worker, a non-stop runner. Centrally, he can also be adaptable on the left as well. So if you need to adapt someone onto that left wing to have someone isolate their man one-on-one like the left winger should be doing in terms of the kind of role we should be looking for in terms of a winger on that left-hand side, I think that Vaughan can adapt in that role, and it's good to have someone that versatile. He's a technically gifted player, great on the ball, quite direct, and very, very comfortable. Harry Vaughan's been doing okay so far at Bristol Rovers. I think he's been doing all right. And for me, I feel like he would be a wonderful loan deal for the season in the summer. That is if League One clubs don't go sniffing around for him on loan again in the summer anyway. But for me, I think Harry Vaughan could be a decent loan. I think that, you know, with his previous experience with Hull as well, with McCann being a former Hull manager and a Hull winner as well in League One, I think that, you know, Harry Vaughan could be a wonderful signing at this level, and I think they'd be a very shrewd signing at League Two level also. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, and for now, I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now, and that is full time.